I am so excited for this interview. I'm joined by Brenda Baker, the founding director of Kids of Note, a local choir, and Drake Dixon, a 4-year singer with that choir. Thanks for coming.
No problem.
Thank you for coming this morning, Brenda. Yes. Kids of Note, it's a choir for kids ages 7 to 16, and it's inclusive. There's children in the choir with disabilities. There's children in the choir without. And Brenda, you're working towards making a documentary about Kids of Note. Why?
Well, we decided that we have a really good thing going here in Saskatoon. We've been around for 11 years, and the kind of model you just spoke about, where half of our children have disabilities and half do not, is a unique feature about our choir. In fact, I still haven't found another choir like it on, in the world through the internet. There are other types of choirs that might be fully what I would call segregated, where they serve the needs of just the disability community, perhaps. But to do things the way we're doing them with children and being performance-based, that is to say we have big shows twice a year, and folks like Drake are fabulous singers, get to participate fully, and we want to spread the word about what we're doing, that this model is possible.
Because it does, it makes so much sense, and you guys draw some big crowds. You've been in the choir for 4 years. Tell me, Drake, what you like about it.
It is pretty enjoyable. I like the songs, I like the people I sing with, I like about everything.
I can tell even by your speaking voice that you have a lovely singing voice. And Brenda, you're raising money, and it's going to take some major dollars to put together this fundraiser. Exactly how much?
Well, we're looking at about 45,000 Canadian, and I'm going to tell you it's 38,000 American, because the way we're doing it is through crowdfunding. And the particular site we've chosen to work with is generosity.com. We chose that site because it doesn't have the extra charge of 5% that, say, a GoFundMe would have. So we can retain that extra 5% of the funds that we gather. And it also was set up in other ways that was very suitable to what we're trying to do. So it sounds a little odd to be doing this in American dollars, but it works the best financially for us.
And $38,000, I understand some of this is royalties, right? Which is what happens when you're playing good music.
That's right. We have a real variety of songs in the show that we've actually already filmed. Now it's a matter of putting that show together. It was our 10th anniversary concert, and we're going to be featuring some interviews. In fact, Drake and his mom have been interviewed for it, and a few other folks. And there's a number of other production values we want to bring to the final documentary. And these cost money, and to put in some of the pop songs that we have, like the song Happy. Do you remember singing that? And Drake was featured on Celebration. These are songs that you have to pay a lot of money to actually have in your production. So it's a lot of money, but about almost half of it is to pay royalties.
And you know what? They're also the songs that people want to hear, that are well received, and that are going to make this documentary really good. Drake, do you have a favorite song or a favorite song to sing?
Well, I do have a lot of favorite songs, but I'd say probably one of my favorites would have to be like the Lazy song.
Ah, that's a good one. Yeah. I like the sounds of that, especially on a Friday heading into a long weekend, right? Okay, Brenda, for our viewers at home, maybe they want to donate to this cause, put a little bit of money behind you. How do they do that?
They simply go to kidsofnote.com. That's our website, and the very first page, you can go from there to generosity.com to our particular fundraiser. And even as little as $1, but $5, $10, even small amounts like that, all contribute to building a certain momentum, because ultimately we would like people to buy in from around the world. And that's the cool thing about crowdfunding, is that, somebody in the States or England or who knows where else in this English-speaking world will come across what we're doing and want to support it if they see the momentum building from the local community.
Absolutely, and this is so special, right? What we're doing, what you're doing right here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We want to spread this around the world. Before we go, Drake, are you considering a future in music? You just turned 14 years old. What does the future hold?
That still can't be decided.
So So maybe someday we'll see you singing on the big stage?
Perhaps.
Maybe
The
dreams of a
bigger
Grammy
stage,
Award
yeah.
or something?
He's a fabulous singer. I can imagine that all his life, music is going to be a really, really important part of his future, right?
I think so, and Kids of Note is definitely going to take you in that direction, that's for sure. Mom's here this morning. She's got to be so proud. All right, you have a great long weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.